I'm telling you the truth.
How'd she know about my salon?
She followed me.
What'd you do to make it so crazy?
Nothing. She just fell in love with me.
And you had nothing to do with that?
I swear,
But you didn't tell her about me?
I was going to when you made up your mind.
Well, to be honest, while on the one hand, yeah, Aaron has every right to see another woman, considering that Karen had been so unsure about the two of them for quite some time. But here's the thing with that, and I'm not trying to defend Karen here, but if you were in her position and a person was saying that they love you so much and they're devoted to you and they would wait by your side until your heart mended from your previous relationship or relationships to a point where you will learn to, hey, open up your heart and love again and yada, yada, yada. To find out that that person had somebody behind your back the entire time, even though you were chasing after your ex as well, that's going to sting, because to be completely honest, for as wishy-washy as Karen was, I have stated multiple times, I don't feel sorry for Aaron, because she has made it clear multiple times that she isn't over Zach. He clearly sees that she's chasing after him, still has, love for him more than she's ever had for him, Aaron. But he's still there, and it's like, what is wrong with this guy? Like, bro, give it a rest. Like, take a hint. You're always going to constantly send flowers to her job. You're going to come over, bring her food. What is it? Her favorite Chinese takeout, ice cream. And once she got pregnant and had cravings, you got her pickles, always with the foot rubs, listening to her vent, this, that, and the third. You're choosing to do that. That's why you simping ain't pimping. So now all of a sudden you pimping and you get called out for it, and then you want to act like, well, actually, because you were, unsure for so long. Nah, bruh. You made these declarations of love. I drew a portrait of you, but I wrote all kinds of, words of affirmation, and I wrote this letter to, your unborn child, and, I want to be there for your kid, even if it isn't mine. And you look like an ass because you've been caught red-handed. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Love Karen, hate Karen, however you feel about her. I feel like you can agree with me that Aaron looks very bad because of this. Like I said, had he had decided, hey, Karen, you know what? I've been patient, but you still haven't moved on, and I'm just going to move on with my life. And then if Karen got an attitude, then she's definitely going to look bad. But because Aaron has just not gone anywhere, and yet he still has somebody on the side, this makes him look bad. Even worse is the whole identity thing of John versus Aaron. But like I said, I think that Jennifer was calling him John prior to Karen coming outside. So that's why Karen wasn't asking about, wait, who the hell is John? Now, in regards to the situation I really wanted to talk about in this video, I really got Miss Lisa vibes out of Karen, because it's like, oh, wait, so you say she's crazy, right? But did you drive her to that point? Is she crazy like your ex-wife? How does she know where my salon was? Going down a list of things. And I'm like, damn, Karen, you really getting them. Like, do it. Keep going. But it boils down to the fact that somebody in the live stream pointed out, like, I think Aaron thrives off a confrontation. Like, remember the first interaction he had with Karen at the supermarket, where she went in on him because, he started to get a smart mouth. And then that led to the ice cream in the car. And then from there, they started dating. I think Miss Lisa was right. Like, a man like you drive women to a certain point. And like Karen said, you wine and dine women, make them fall in love with you. And then you start acting funny. And then they start acting quote unquote crazy as a result of what you did to them. And then you're always the victim. No, something ain't right. And I mean, you go back to like early season 2 when Zach was cleaning up his own blood at Karen's place after he got stabbed. And he's like, yo, man, something ain't right. You always pop up like right after something bad happens. Like, yo, there's something I don't feel right about you. So I feel like there is some truth to that. And one thing I really wanted to point out is, I mentioned this in a live stream and on my review and on Twitter, is the fact that Aaron has literally turned into Zach from season 1, waiting outside of Karen's place, not being able to go inside because she doesn't want to listen to what he has to say. Pretty much trying to beg and plead and explain his case when something looks shady, and then Karen deciding, you know what, you need to leave. The only difference is Aaron isn't on a bicycle. So yeah, Aaron is trash. Pass it on. But I think that's possibly another reason why Karen mentioned wanting to get that test, due to the fact that this Jennifer thing has her looking at Aaron in a different light. And I still don't think Zach is the baby. Like when she told Andy and Danny at the doctor that he was the father, I think that's a lie. I think she was just doing it to do it. And it was actually Aaron's timeline that was correct, being the 12th. So then when you get to Karen wanting to take another test, I think it's because she wants to make show that maybe this prenatal test could, confirm things DNA wise, and put to bed who the father is. Because I think now more than ever she wants the father to be Zach, since she knows Aaron can't be trusted anymore. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about these new revelations about Aaron? When do you think we'll learn more about the character, and how many other women he's possibly has driven insane with his antics? And we'll go from there. So thanks so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one.